days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. When these eyes are looking right at you, you give me something to believe in, just what I needed. You're the closest.
You know, I feel like because I've been black my whole life and in the black community that, you know, to realize that the majority of this country is very white. This country is a very white country, and we just don't have the numbers. But you know, every place I go, black people are. You know, there's black people every place I go. So I've not been to Iowa or to South Dakota or North Dakota or even New Hampshire or Maine. Like this country is very white, and so to have this kind of move among white women, I think is so vital and important because it takes black people to show up basically 100%, at least 80% of us to show up just for the Democrats to have a shot, which is why I was so disturbed by all of the, you know, blacks for Trump. And it was more legit this time, seeing the Waka Flockas and the Sexy Reds and all these degenerate people who don't read or know anything about politics leading a charge. And it was getting louder and louder and louder. And I was like, this has to be paid attention to. And then she comes in and it's like 20% in the polls for Latinos for Kamala Harris. 20%. She got a 20% lead over Donald Trump. I don't believe in the polls too much, but that's 20% is significant. Even if you factor in fraud or whatever, it's at least 10 points. That's a lot.
And it's always a numbers game. And I talked about that this morning. Like, we can't do anything, unfortunately, as big and bad as boss we want to be, we can't do anything without allyship. And so to see the woman call at 45,000 and then the men's call at 35,000. And then, you know, white women was like, well, hold my quinoa. And then they get on.
They broke Skype. They broke Zoom.
Broke records.
Zoom.
Broke the Zoom.
And got it back together after they broke it because they talked to the manager of Zoom. The manager of Zoom hopped on the call and fixed it.
They sure did. It raised almost $10 million last night. You better say that. All right. Let's go to Sandy in Louisiana. Welcome to the Karen Hunter Show. Hi.
Hi, this is actually Sandy in Louisiana. So I'm a black woman. I listened in on the call last night. I felt a little guilty because I think, you know, everyone deserves their safe space, right? But I was really just curious about their perspective. And I'll tell you something. My takeaway, it changed my perspective a little bit. So I've been saying for a long time, listen, white women vote the way that they do because of their proximity to power. Last night, one of the speakers talked about how white women, the shorthand of it is, are under the thumb of the patriarchy as well. And so I started to think about that in terms of they're not as free as we think they are. Their response, for some of them, right, their response is they're voting the way that they are because it's a trauma response. Much like for us, a trauma response is, they'll never vote for Barack Obama. They'll never put a black man in the White House. They'll never put a black woman in the White House. Our life experience, right, tells us that. That's the belief system based on our life experience. And I believe a lot of white women are voting the way that they are because their life experience has told them there is safety under the wing of the white man.
And I think losing Roe v. Wade showed them they're not as free as they thought they were.
Right.
Like that woke some of them up to like, I thought we was gonna be okay long as we were siding with y'all. And it's like, nah, ain't no distinction over here. And I mean, like I said, it's been 2 years. This is not an anomaly. These white women have been organizing and working and voting for 2 years now straight with no sign of slowing down. And then you put a woman on the ticket against this dude. Oh yeah, they got to get in formation. They better be in formation. Their stuff on the line too. I ain't gonna forget that. I feel like I still feel like if that Roe v. Wade thing didn't happen, they would still be 53% and 55%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which leads me to the arrogance, right? To overturn Roe v. Wade, to overturn affirmative action. It's almost as if, to put out Project 2025. Somebody said, I think it was Kamala Harris, can you believe they actually put that in writing, like at one of her rallies? And the fact that they did tells you that it's like, who's going to check me? Yeah, we got this. There's a level of arrogance to put out a 900-page manifesto and put it out as a PDF that anybody could download right in your face. Says, number one, I don't think anybody's going to read it because people don't read, which means they also feel like they set the table for everything to come, because it's basically what they're saying is, here it is, you can't stop it. But the one group that can stop it is in their house.
I got a wager real quick. I just thought about why you said that. What's the over under on Project 2025 mysteriously vanishing from the internet in the next?
Oh, it did already. I think they took it off of their website. Yeah.
Did it?
It ain't been a winner. It ain't been going over too easy for them.
Yeah, no, I think you could download the playbook, and now I think, let me see, because I had downloaded it, thankfully. Yeah, there was a PDF download. It's not there anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's like it's a race. Like if you said somebody had sex with a couch, and then now you can't find no evidence that they ever said that. Like it's like that on the internet right now.
My days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. When these eyes are looking right at you, right at you. You give me something to believe in, just what I needed. You're the closest.